congrats to Ryan Garcia once again for outstanding victory over Devin Haney last night. And I read some of the comments, and some people think I'm saying Ryan Garcia is an elite fighter because he beat Devin Haney. And some people believe that beating was worse than the Spence and Crawford fight. I don't think so. I think Crawford's beating was worse. I don't think Spence will ever be the same fighter he was before the fight. Not talking about the accidents or nothing. I mean before the fight. But Devin Haney is asking for a rematch. Unlike Spence, I think Devin Haney really wants the rematch. But to me, and in just my opinion, Devin Haney was exposed. He doesn't have any power and he doesn't have any chin, and he struggles to make 140. He goes up to 147, 154. They get bigger and stronger, and his physical advantages decrease. Same for Ryan Garcia, but the difference is Ryan Garcia has speed and power. Devin Haney doesn't have that. Not as fast as Ryan Garcia, not as strong as Ryan Garcia. So what is he going to do at the higher weight classes when he cannot take a shot at 140 or 135? Lenore's wobbled him too. And then I read another comment about me being capping on Devin Haney about his ring IQ. They say his ring IQ is greater than Gervonta Davis. I don't see that because, like I said before, Gervonta Davis, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, fighters with that boxing IQ do not get hit with the same punch all night. And Devin Haney got hit with a punch all night, even though he said he prepared for it. And I get what the guy in the comment section is saying, and he's correct. I get it. But I think if Gervonta Davis was an orthodox fighter, he would not get caught with the same shot all night. He would make adjustments, especially with a power puncher like Ryan Garcia. Why do you think he put the rehydration clauses in the catch weights in when they fought? Gervonta Davis is not a dummy when it comes to boxing. He know Ryan Garcia had power. He had no problems with Leo Santa Cruz hitting him because he know Leo Santa Cruz cannot punch. Now, as usual, a lot of these boxing fans are the prisoners of the moment. Now they claim Ryan Garcia is the biggest star in boxing after a victory over Devin the Nightmare Haney. And they were saying the same thing about Tank Davis when he beat Ryan Garcia. Remember, after he beat Ryan Garcia, he was a face of boxing. He overtook Canelo Alvarez's spot just because he had a victory over Ryan Garcia, and they did 1.2 million pay-per-view sales, which is excellent, but it is one fight. And just like Tank, well, the difference between Tank, he's been a world champion. Actually, he's been a world champion twice now, one email and one he won from Pedraza. But Ryan Garcia, when you go to accolades, he hasn't even won a belt. And people say, well, belts don't matter. Well, I think Canelo and Terence Crawford, champions like that, would disagree with you. And I'm old school when it comes to boxing. So if you don't have the accolades to go with the star power, I don't see you as the face of boxing. You got to be an ambassador of the sport. And right now, Ryan Garcia is not the ambassador of the sport. He's very popular. He has potential. Why do you think Canelo and Eddie Reynoso were so frustrated with him? And you look at a champion like Canelo Alvarez, he knows what it takes to be ambassador of the sport. And he felt that Ryan Garcia didn't work hard. You heard what they asked him who he thought would win out of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He says Ryan Garcia wins if he trains. That's what is his exact words. And that's what it comes down to Ryan Garcia. The potential is always there, regardless if you don't like him or not. The potential is there. The hand speed, the power, the popularity. All he has to do is dedicate himself to the sport of boxing if he wants to be the biggest star. Because his star power potential reminds me of De La Hoya. And another thing they have in common, they both love the left hook. That was their weapon. The left hook was their weapon. The difference is De La Hoya's jab was dominant. So for me, is he the biggest star of boxing because of his victory over Devin Haney Saturday night? No. Him and Gervonta Davis are still taking a back seat to Canelo Alvarez. And like I've been saying, boxing is the theater of the unexpected. Friday we're talking about Devin Haney wanting to be undisputed at 140. That would be a second weight class under the age of 30. Now we're talking about if he even has a career after being exposed by Ryan Garcia. Where does Devin Haney go from here? And will winning a rematch against Ryan Garcia, would that change people's perception of Devin Haney? I think Devin Haney would need a knockout myself. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. JBZ, I'm gone. By the way, Ryan Garcia is not an elite fighter, but he has the potential to be good.